Hello, Fatty from Pack a Punch Traders here with a video lesson going over time frames and how they could be used to your benefit. So recently I had a trade on Phio, which I'm not too proud of. Probably heard me in previous video lessons going over it. I was getting in on this front side move here when shorts were getting packed in and we had a lot of choppiness going on. It's just back and forth movement. And for a low float, that just didn't seem right. Should have been moving more aggressive, kind of how I was expecting, what I was expecting, and got it later. I just mistimed it. I just didn't let the chart develop as much, but I was just quick and impatient because I just really saw 150 as a key level, and figured there's so much selling going on here. Each time it heads higher, it's got a lot of sellers, and we get these aggressive red candles. But if you move to the 15-minute, I'm getting a different story. I'm not getting all the choppiness. It puts the last 15 minutes, all that choppiness into one candle and shows me really the range and what it's done. And you get a more idea of the general trend and momentum behind a play when you kind of widen the time frame. It calms me down because, all this choppiness is what kind of led me to really get out as well, looking at the volume and whatnot, minute for minute. But then when I look at it 15-minute, I'm seeing that it's doing great volume here, and then we get this 15-minute period with less volume and it's selling, but it's still holding up. And then the volume starts coming back, buying, and I could have been more patient if I really looked at the 15-minute. It's something I talk about. I just, in the moment, for some reason, I have a hard time just clicking that 15-minute window. I just stick to the 1 minute. But you could even check out 5-minute, whatever works for you. 10. I like when it gets deeper into the day, 15-minute early on, probably the first half an hour. I'll work with the 5-minute. But I do focus a lot on the 1 minute when I'm looking at, just in general. I really look a lot at the 1 minute. So something I need to work on. This last trade really kind of taught me that, or put it in the forefront of my mind, that I should gauge other time frames more often because it gives me a different story. Here, not to get repetitive, as I'm seeing that's what's happening, so I'll wrap this video up soon. But I have all this choppiness throughout this whole move here, and then that makes me miss out on the clean move because I just was taking a little break, annoyed with how this one turned out to be. I had higher hopes for what it would do, which I was on the right track, so that's annoying. But looking at it at a different time frame, it's a completely different story. I would be much more calmer. Of course, this is hindsight that I'm talking, but the way I trade the 15-minute candles, I don't see myself getting out. I just don't. At no point am I really down on my position when I was in at 134, or even the first position at 131 or 132, whatever it was. At no point was I down. And if I really focused on the 15-minute, I wouldn't have got emotional and scared out with the choppiness that we got here. And not to shit on the 1 minute. I use it a lot. It's beneficial for sure, but definitely broadening the time frame calms me down, and that is something I need to incorporate in my trading more often. Hope this was useful, kind of seeing the difference in the time frames, how they spell different stories, and yeah, that's kind of it. Because you're taking all that choppiness and putting it into one candle, and you're not looking at that fat red candle that's making you nervous. You're still seeing that, oh, overall, this is still green. Especially here when it's getting near a whole dollar, half dollar level, which is why I was eager to sell, thinking volume was fading and whatnot. Minute for minute, it was, but I didn't see that over the past 15 minutes, the volume was actually increasing, and the majority of it was buying. So, yeah, it just tells a different story, and that's really the key, and it helps you stay calmer in trades. So don't ignore the 1 minute, at least my recommendation, because I'm still going to be using it. But definitely gauge other time frames as well. to get a better understanding of the overall momentum and trend of the play. Hope this was helpful. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you want more content like this. Check out our Twitter at Pack-a-Punch Traders. Give us a follow there. And check out tradecaster.com for live streams. We're on there daily. So, yeah, a lot of free, good, low-cost material for you guys. Take advantage of it.